Hello. Hello, friends. Forgot I don't have pointer finger on this anymore. I just have this. Hello. Hello. It is time for our piece. We have like an hour. That's a. Okay. Just gonna do that. So just a little more room between me and that. Okay. We have about an hour of time at PL Garden, and then I'm possibly gonna stream some work on Corona's Callus Row avatar. Possibly. Probably a little less than an hour now, but we're gonna try. Hopefully. Roughly around an hour, because we're super duper late. Because I was working really hard on Corona's avatar already today. I hate this stupid neck thing. Oh, God. We still have the eye thing, but it is now on our back controller. So that way I don't hit it as often. That's why our pan is pointer now. Cord no longer has point on her work model. Because pan. Stupid fucking neck. I hate it. Right. We're gonna jump right into RP. I hate the neck. I hate the neck so much. We're gonna jump right into RP because we don't have much time. Huh. Can't hear the UI anymore. There we go. We're legit like fucking yeeting ourselves into RP. So fucking quick. Also, there is a new story in the RP logs channel in the Discord that gives a little context to Cordelia's reaction to the letter that you guys previously saw. Hello. So you can read that over there. That didn't happen today. That happened, at least RP-wise, the day that she received the letter. For context reasons. Hello, Ball. Hello, Johnny. Hello, Jared. Hello, Internet. Hello, Zach. And hello, Nefarious, of course. I'm going to turn down the music a little bit because I know it could potentially be copyright. Okay, we should be good. Alright, let's go. Hi.
Nice shot.
Shut up. Fuck you.
Guessing you need to leave? Yeah? I'll take your bracelet. And your item.
Jesus, that's dead. Oh, fuck.
I hope you enjoyed the stay. Sweet dreams and safe travels. Good talking to you. What, sweet dreams, safe travels? Confuses you a little? Okay. And type it. Just do that to make it so much easier for yourself. Just do that whenever you need to talk to me. Ah, it is a friend. Very close friend. You might not see them, might see them. Who knows? Sweet dreams, safe travels.
Kick. So you
Wanna
get.
kick me again? Huh? You wanna kick me again, huh?
Why is it dead?
That happens?
It's dead.
Why's what dead?
Dead.
Oh, it's cause like missed out like a lot of chaotic stuff. A lot. Oh, so you just missed out. They just ate a scalpel or like a box cutter.
Yeah, they
Like,
do
full on
that.
just-
They do that.
That's fucking
What the fuck do you expect? It's one of the pink things.
Yeah, dragon maid is what they call them.
I don't fucking. I've only seen glimpses of my sister. And I know
Yeah, it was actually kind of interesting.
weird shit comes and goes from that room. I don't want to go in that room.
I haven't even like seen her like ever since I existed.
Glimpses.
Ah. Got it. Cordelia.
I feel like I'm being stared at. What?
Well, it's nice seeing you. And I see you wearing a certain shirt.
Shut up. That doesn't have anything to do with you. Kind of.
Technically, no. But at the same time, it does have a connection to me. Well, Dimitri, it's nice seeing you. Alright, I'll break the ice. Come on.
Come on, where? Okay.
Follow.
Aren't you here to work?
Yes.
Exactly!
Pointy are just like such a strong hereditary component of like elven lineage. Just like seeing something with
Doesn't
pointy
have
ears
anything to do with you. It
kind
has
of
to
means
do
that
with how.
they are elvish.
And you're not
in some
how.
format.
Have you read the letter yet, if I may ask?
Look, they describe themselves as
It's not really something I want to talk about
Took about 20 years.
in this exact spot. But yes.
Yeah, we're relating
Hmm?
the panda because he said he doesn't eat bamboo like conventional pandas. I said it's like finding an elf without pointy ears.
Well, if you have any questions, I will
There's some actually, like
try to answer
I don't know
them
this
whenever
way.
you want to ask them.
there could be some elves that don't necessarily actually have
I think
pointy ears,
I
they just be-
gleaned what I need to.
I've never met any. I've
Alright.
always met elves with pointy ears. I've actually met
But
a bunch of other
we
creatures
should
with
probably
pointy
talk to
ears,
you at
but
some
I've never
point.
seen an elf
Okay,
without
maybe not
pointy
pointy
ears.
ears, but elongated ears.
Hmm.
I mean, I've been
Yeah,
met
that's a-
many, but yeah.
Only,
No, I had a
only,
discussion.
half
Oh,
breeds is
half
about it.
elves.
What did you say?
Half breeds, they have shorter, but
Yeah, his head is hurting.
Kind of like mine.
I mean,
Little short.
yeah.
Okay. So did it leave you?
I mean,
I think so, yeah.
to be perfectly honest,
Fair enough.
how many magical creatures have you seen without pointy ears?
A bit actually.
I mean, like, as in, like, humanoid-ish.
A fair bit. We got it. Like the
What?
Lotus is filled up with a lot of people without pointy ears
Okay, alright.
that are magical in nature.
Okay, Okay, alright,
It's just- It's just the
refine
fact.
it a bit.
Let me put it this way. Let me simplify it for you. In the garden, there's more fae than there is anywhere else that I usually see.
Okay. Alright, fair
And
enough.
I appreciate that.
So, in general, fey creatures, you have pointy ears though.
If
For
you
the
want
most
to
part.
stereotype it, already yes. The majority
Yeah,
do
I
have
mean-
that feature, but there's also a lot of them that you can discern by looking at more of a naturey aspect about them. And if they aren't from the Feywilds, then they're connected to the nature. But nature is usually the set stone for Fey. And if I
Pointy
remember
face?
correctly, like Fey majority, actually no, like most, like 90%.
Jinx is good.
Don't
Jinx is
actually
back
use
in her hair
metal or
now.
wear metal. They use very
Okay.
little.
To be fair,
especially.
The thing is, if you're a pure fey creature, metal is kind of poisonous, in a sense.
It's like lead.
Is it?
I mean, yeah.
It
well,
is.
Interesting. I didn't know that.
Well, I'm not.
Well,
I'm
if
not
you're
putting
if you're
them to
100%
poisonous
pure
things.
fey, that is.
I mean, pixies are like the worst kind of metal.
Well, that's because the day crew is EU. There's a lot less people at the like less non-staff members at the EU lobbies, whereas the typical night lobbies end up having a lot of people. Sometimes the EU lobbies have like big numbers, but usually those are connected to when like people from the US lobbies aren't too tired.
I tried.
Sometimes the PL proper is actually the one that ends up being overstaffed. Usually on Saturdays. Because there's a lot of security members. It's kind of a mixed bag. Yeah. Oh, I forgot to fix the fix this to not have bandages on it.
I think I heard from Angel.
And apparently my biological father was in a hatter. Not the hatter you're thinking of, a different hatter. I found that out after my 4-week hibernation period, which was fun. I don't know why that memory came back, but
I do intend to well, when it starts up proper, I intend to stream CR. I don't know if I'll stream any more of the dry, or I don't know if I'll stream any of the dry runs. I might stream tonight's dry run, we'll see. But I will be streaming the proper official Callus row once it starts. I just haven't been streaming the dry runs because they're dry runs, they're tests. And I know that at least the first dry run, I was dying. I might die this dry run too, so we'll see. I might stream it. But I will absolutely be streaming it officially once it really starts. Today after this stream, my intention is to get Corona's model to a testing level. Probably won't be fully textured, but Just do a texting level, or a testing level.
Trust me, you don't want to go there.
Think
What's
like
shadow
this.
pal?
Think of the material plane, and then add shadowy darkness with no electricity or anything like that.
That sounds boring.
And dangerous.
I have a lot of role plays, but I've always had a lot of role plays. I initially wasn't going to join for CR because I have a lot of role plays and because I didn't want to miss out on a day of PL. But technically, I don't usually end up going to PL proper. I usually end up going to the gardens and occasionally going to PL. So we'll see. And technically, I could still go to PL after CR if I still want to. So I will. I'm not burning myself out. Corona's character for CR you will actually see a whole lot of, from my perspective at least, because they are a human that is
The shadow
they're kind of
figures
part.
are
They're
also
kind of like
don't
I
pick
travelled
it
with the Vistani for a while.
friends.
Like,
The Gabo and the her.
And when light is emitted, it's very dim.
She's the he's playing the character that has my shock collar essentially. Or has the shot collar remote, anyways. Rizzy, yeah. Rizzy has a shot collar, didn't you see it? Or well, I guess you probably didn't, because... Yeah, Gobbo has a shot collar. And Ashley, which is Corona's character, has the remote. I'm sure you didn't see a whole ton of Rizzy so far. Just kind of little snippets.
Okay, so he's been to the astral plane. What,
Yeah,
so
I was
for a
kind of
while?
elusive.
So he lives in the astral plane. Okay, has he handled like the dreadnoughts or something?
He usually avoids them like the plague, from what he's told.
Okay, well that's probably.
She's very similar.
No, the dreadnoughts.
Yeah,
that's
it's kind of
dreadnoughts.
like the
Queen thing.
game that Azra ran. I have a caretaker. Shot collar is because Rizzy in this version is much more aggressive. And she really, really likes to fight. So as a weakness and a way to make sure she doesn't always go running into fights, Ashley has a shot collar. And also to make sure she doesn't bite Ashley. Because Barbarian Gabo, she's stupid. Rizzy's main weakness is that she is big dumb. Big dumb energy. And the shot collar, unless it's set to a much higher level, really isn't going to hurt her that much. I am signed up. I signed up for it, but I don't know if it went through.
Well, I'm not the one questioning it.
Because I haven't received any word on it. But I did sign up for it. I put in the application.
I mean, they climbed up to the moon after all.
Yeah. Look, I'm telling you, that mountain
Yeah.
got
Yeah.
portals in front of me. And I climbed through those portals. What do you want from me? I climbed that damn mountain. I climbed it all the way to the top. I'm not quite sure where that top is, but like, I did it.
Rizzy is the type of character that would like to die in glorious battle.
Yeah, it's rough. Like, you don't just climb up a mountain just willy-nilly. Actually, no.
She likes fighting.
No, you don't just climb up a mountain willy-nilly and then.
So both Pepper, which is Yuri's character, and Ashley are kind of, but they both know of Rizzy.
Okay,
Because Ashley, Pepper, and Rizzy all kind of we talked to Yuri and we were like, we probably know each other because we've been in the wasteland for a while. So if you saw the person who was walking with Rizzy a majority of the time, that was Pepper.
The second time, the mountain god played a cool trick on me. Dick move.
Well, what I can tell you, from my experience, I have to learn.
Yeah. I put in an application. I just wonder if it actually went through.
Both the Feywild and other places.
I hope it did.
Everything I can about traveling. It's kind of the reason why I'm a bit of a nomad. I can't.
Because I put in the app.
Should say I want
Maybe I'll put it in again.
Doesn't feel right.
Is there like a
Oh, it's absolutely going to be abused. But that's the point. It's a weakness.
Yes.
It's something Rizzy legitimately cannot get off. And more than likely that Ashley can't get off.
I was captured by fire genasi at one point.
Because Rizzy may have the remote for it,
Alright, fair enough.
or Rizzy may have had the remote for it, but it was on her before Ashley met her.
They'll use you as much as they want to.
Or at least it was implied. Cordelia's being security. Doing security things.
I haven't been drinking red wine.
But you didn't.
Hi, Sora. My job.
Chilling, relaxing over here.
No,
Disassociating.
my job is watching to make sure nobody does anything. I'm being security.
Good. And you won't mind me joining you. Well, if you really don't want me to be here, I'll go over there.
I know what you're doing.
Oh, what am I doing?
You're thinking that I'm upset.
Actually, wrong. I literally just wanted to hang out with you. Just wanted a reason. Gotta be honest, I just wanted a reason to hang out with you.
That's an even worse crime.
Well, you're stuck with me. Put the pen away. Ow!
I made it stronger.
Ow! Ow! Strong arm!
Yeah, I know. But more importantly, I made the actual, pan stronger so it doesn't get a face implant every time I ponk you with it.
That's smart, but fuck you!
Fuck you!
That hurts!
You're welcome.
It's like hitting two metal poles together. I feel like my head is shaking.
It is, a little bit. Here, let me, yeah.
There we go.
Let me do it
I
again.
don't feel like a milkshake. No.
You wanna go for a ride? Don't run, it makes me want to chase you! Don't run if you don't want to be chased! Fuck, I can't run upstairs. Never mind.
Get fucked.
Hey. Don't run upstairs, Fable.
Someone's hitting me with a pan across the face that reinforced it. Gordon fail shenanigans, that's all you need to know. Where did she go?
Back to my job.
Oh.
What is this about an enforced pan?
I reinforced it because every time I hit him with it, it gets a face imprint of him.
Really?
Yeah, his face is hard.
Mm-hmm.
Knock, knock.
Well, that I know.
So I
Hit iron with
reinforced
iron
it
and
so
one
that
iron's
way
gonna falter.
it's gonna not leave an imprint every time I bonk him with it.
Now she just smacks me square in the nose.
Yeah.
Makes me shake. I can't believe you reinforced it.
That a girl.
You put it back. You put that back right now. You put that right now.
Bonk! Come here. Wait.
No, I'm not gonna say please.
I'm stuck.
You're in a little. You're the trees in the tree.
No.
Go back in the tree. Go back.
Okay.
I'm not sure
Back
if
to
I should
tree.
be acting as if
Tree
they're there
boy.
or just ignore them at the moment.
I mean, I don't
Yeah.
really have a presence, so. She's easy.
Bonk! I reinforced my shoes too.
I'm merely joking. Don't worry.
That is so bullshit.
No, it's not.
Quite alright.
You reinforced your shit just to deal with me.
See? She's gonna turn around and it's got a fucking steel plate in it. Ha!
Your soles and your feet are gonna have blisters.
Oh, my head's just.
No, I'm good.
swimming.
It hurts only a
Probably
little bit.
dealt with worse, most likely.
It only hurts a little bit.
I believe I saw you.
I don't know how to actually do it.
Wait,
Just
what?
put him in there.
Grab your pet and bonk you.
Fuck you. Don't run up the stairs. Then I'll actually have to bonk you. But like hard.
Fine. Oh.
Like to walk.
You happy?
Thank
Happy?
you. Yes.
Stone stairs.
Ow. She's learning. She's not very good at it yet. That's why she only put steel plates into her shoes. But she's getting better. She's trying to learn. She's got her knives. She's only a year older, but she changed a ton in a year. She's one of the few characters I can genuinely say I feel like I've actually seen grow up in Metaverse. Because there aren't a lot of characters that like actually grew up. There are a lot of characters that had like child characters that went from child to immediately adult or to immediately teenager. Things like that. The time skips. So she's one of the few characters I can say I've actually kind of seen grow up. But it's more like she just matured. It's more like she went through an innocent phase, and then quickly seeded herself into teenager. To some degree, it helps that she was very, very stunted in growth. So she actually progressively grew. She had late growth spurts, essentially. Yeah, your point still stands.
As soon as the water turns into ice,
We've
it's
seen
perfect
Cord seem like
temperature.
a very young age, and now we've seen Cord at a much older, more mature seeming.
Talking about
Starts
fresh
getting
water
good.
specifically, yeah.
There's a reason why I kind of try to not update Cord's outfits too often. Beyond like, oh, you know, she's got a work outfit and she's got this outfit. I try to keep her basic outfits about the same. So like, for example, if I have like, she's got a casino work outfit and a garden work outfit, and then but then like the general outfit I'll try to keep pretty consistent so that you can kind of mark it through her different arcs. And also because it's just a lot of model work. It helps make it easier to kind of see the different arcs that she's been through from a seeing it perspective. You can immediately kind of tell how she's feeling and like go back to moments from older roleplay when you see an outfit, because it's an older outfit that was only used for a certain amount of time. So like if I go back to come on. I really want to bring that dress back, actually. Come on. If we go back to like, yeah, no content Cordelia reunion yet. If we go back and look at this one, it's like, oh my god, I remember when she wore that, and I remember what happened when she was wearing that for a long time. Or we go back to like C-Cord in the full proper tracksuit. Like a lot happened to Cord when she wore that tracksuit. That was a long period kind of arc of Cord wearing the tracksuit. So much happened. So it's nice because if I ever bring back that tracksuit, it'll remind you of, oh hey, that happened. I do sometimes, but then I feel like I shouldn't. Oh my god, I go back to fucking this one. All of you fucking remember this shit. I use an HTC Vive. I don't think they are available anymore to purchase. See that outfit? That's an old one. But I have always liked the HTC Vive. Unfortunately, I think they stopped selling the HTC Vives. I think they still repair them though. What do you want?
It's gonna hand you a tiny little ice stick.
Why? What do you... Fable, come here. Fable, come here. Why?
Security, you know what to do.
No, I don't, Fable. You know what? No, I do know what to do. Come here. Come here.
No.
Come here.
No. No. No.
No.
No.
Don't run.
No.
When
Hey,
you
what's
run,
going
I
on?
want to chase you. We've talked about this. Grab.
Sorry, are you power walking?
Eh.
Power walking.
Stuff the ice down by the back of your shirt.
Okay, I don't know what they're doing over there. I'm always
That's it.
concerned.
That's it.
I'm always concerned about.
Where's the sink?
What?
Wait, what?
Okay, alright. Tell you what, we're gonna go adventuring. Let's go. We're gonna go on a bimble.
I mean, we're gonna. Well, it's 5 minutes left, so it's.
Okay, well we're going to be telling them to head on out then in that case. So
Aye.
There's only like 3 of them left. I've been watching them.
I think so as well, and all of them are out.
I've been watching them.
I can still check.
Good job on that.
Watching.
Ding ding.
Feel slushy at the back of your back.
Nope. No.
Shoulder.
No.
I'm just gonna check the other areas just to be sure that nobody else is still on.
Check the private rooms.
Whack.
Ah!
Nope.
Calm down, children. Calm down.
I'm not a child. He's an asshole.
Hi. Sure, Cordelia.
I'm 15.
And I'm over 3,000 years old.
Well, and he's like 2.
8 months.
He's a baby.
Well, you have learned a lot for that short amount of time.
You see the relative difference here?
Doesn't help that I'm a construct too.
Not a child.
Constructs.
All right then,
age
teenager.
different mix.
I don't know about that one either. I pay rent.
You said you're 15.
I pay
15
rent.
is teenage years. It's teenage years.
Rent.
It's teenage years.
Ice Cube down the back.
Fuck. Fable. 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 I'm not gonna use the fan this time.
no, this is actually something I don't want.
Yeah?
alright, so in that case, do you want to try some or
Walking.
Fable, come here.
Walking.
Come here.
okay,
No, walking.
so tell you what I'll do.
Stop fighting.
I'm not fighting him. This is normal sibling behavior. Fable.
I am not too sure.
Yes.
If you do it again, I'm gonna make you fall on my
Wait,
other
how are you
arm.
siblings?
So I break it.
Where's the latch?
Wait, how are you siblings?
We're not. I mean, we are, but we're not. He came out of my brain.
There you go. Enjoy the rest of your day. Alright. So yep. And do you want to have another go? Now that you're
You're just gonna bring that up out of the blue?
Of course I am.
Well, I don't know. Am I going to the beach or something? Last I checked on my
Perhaps.
schedule, I don't think I was.
Do I need to send an angry letter to your boss that you need a vacation?
I'm gonna go check the
No,
private
no,
rooms.
My boss gives me fair times, and
It's the
I
first
think I asked Snyder to do that, but alright.
I'll do it anyways.
It could be interesting to see.
Makes me feel better. More like she was done being a child when Corona died. 'Cause she was still pretty child. because Corona kind of brought back. Corona kind of brought back the child in Cord.
Anyway, take care. Enjoy your day.
Bye. Goodbye.
Cheerio.
Certainly feels weird not leaving before everyone else.
Yeah. Well, pretty much. If you're going to be staff, then you're going to be hanging around a little bit longer.
Oh yeah,
it's just natural.
It's weird for the first time.
Well, I don't want to be that person, but it's a lot of you, so Panda, you have the first dibs on cookies since you have a sunflower.
You do realise that I'm just going to scoop all of them, right? That's why I usually go for last.
That's greedy. I wouldn't do that.
Look, look.
Panda, you're levitating a little bit.
It's fine. Don't worry about it. Okay.
Well.
Alright, I'm getting some cookies.
Isn't it kind of like the motto of the garden?
If you guys want anything, just go down to the kitchens.
I'm okay.
I think I'm good. I got some plans to picking up something.
All right.
I'm picking up some elven bread.
Naan bread or elven bread?
Mm-hmm. Elven bread.
Huh.
Getting some from a friend of mine.
Well, which type of elven bread? Because depending on which race of elves.
High elf.
Oh, aren't those very rich in mana?
Rich in mana, sweet, and buttery.
You can't use magic anyways.
I can't, so getting someone else to make it and then eating it's pretty good.
Yes.
We can.
So technically, just giving me mana, really, all it really does is just make me more resistant.
We can use magic.
Yeah, I can't use magic. That's
Yeah,
why I'm a psionic.
Yeah, but we can.
Oh yeah, you two can, it's pretty unfair. I can't.
Yeah, well, you got clunk body.
Yeah, I get it.
That's why I got steel in my boots. Well, shoes.
I'm surprised you're not wearing steel caps. That'd make it so much easier for you.
I don't know how to do that yet.
Get boots with
No,
steel
steel caps are
I
a brand of
have-
shoe.
I don't know what that is.
It's shoes
You know what?
with
I'm showing
steel-
you.
steel
I'm
brace
showing
I don't
you.
buy
with
things,
your
Fable.
toes.
I don't buy things.
Yes, because I buy you things. Because you don't buy things.
Yeah, I don't.
Why do you think I work 2 jobs?
Well, I think that's because you want to, because technically I could get them myself, but you just do it anyways.
Well, how about I show you where to get them and then you buy them yourself? How about that?
No,
Why not?
because I'm trying to learn.
Okay.
How else do you think I made the pan better?
Understood.
Amber remembers some of it. Just don't go in the forge. Just don't go in the forge.
What did you do in the forge?
I'm learning.
Are you letting the person come in to do the maintenance like usual, or
Yes.
so they have to deal with your mess?
Yeah, I know. That's why I left it.
Alright, you two.
God.
We are gonna close.
Yep.
However, if you had questions, now's the time, Cordelia.
I have to talk to you, but I don't have questions.
Well,
We can be in the private rooms.
Look,
If you need to be, make it
Okay.
private.
things about Carryover. If you hang around
Wait
Alright.
for me.
and start picking up
We'll be right back.
Wait.
You
Alright,
are
understood.
taking me
I'll
to
wait here.
McDonald's.
well, the fact that you're now gonna be
Understood.
around for a bit, you might pick
I'll
up
sit.
So do you want to talk here or in a room? That's up to you.
I'm asking you,
I don't care.
because we can lock the doors in there.
If Fable walks in, it doesn't really matter. And I don't think the others will.
Fair enough.
This is us officially telling you that we're giving you a second chance. Because of Hound.
Me?
Our last impression of you wasn't that great. You wanted to, from what we understood anyways, you wanted to separate us.
A part of me want that, aye. But have I done anything?
No, you just said it. Oh, I completely ignore that. I don't know what that was.
Right.
Sammy Tish!
Oh, someone is playing a fucking prank in here.
Yeah, probably. It's probably in the vents or something. Anyways. I would assume from your time when Hound was here, because I know you know things, I think. That's not gonna work. That we can't really be separated anymore.
Well, it's a figure with all of those marks and everything. It's far too gone.
It's more than that, but yeah.
Remember, I also have the visions. I've seen the shell you have around you.
I don't know what that means, to be fair. She doesn't
Let's
really
just say-
give me answers most of the time, but
Well, what I could
last time
see...
we... See what?
At one point, you were two different, but now you're both intertwined.
I mean...
If I separate one, the other might die. And I don't know which one. And I will not take that risk.
Yeah, I mean, that kind of makes sense. She just told me we're bonded and we can't really separate. To be fair, we don't want that anyways. And we didn't before. Which is what I mean by second chance.
Well, I understand that.
We, particularly Umbra, didn't like you very much. And to be clear, Hound is right. You're not the same.
No, we are not. We have different way to approach and handle things.
You wanting to help me is completely different from him wanting to. So, if that's
And
something
that's why he
that
entrusted you.
want to do, then that's... I can't guarantee that I'm going to let it happen. I'm trying to be better. Trying.
Then I'll guess it's gonna be on both parts. We both need to be better.
Yeah, I guess. But no, I don't have any questions. I think I've
Alright.
gotten everything. I guess I'll go.
I don't want to. My big aspect would Nick as well. If you need like, I can and stuff. So if you need like, you know, I don't know, flashbang or something like that, with a little bit more oomph, I can.
I
make
actually
something
wouldn't
like
mind having someone who could actually help me out with flashbangs and stuff like that. I mainly would like to stick with non-lethals.
that.
Wanna go?
Just get some screamer
I mean,
grenades.
you know where to find me. I'm gonna be here most
Understood.
of the time on Fridays.
Yeah, I'm gonna head out now.
Right.
Gotta go for
Are we
McDonald's
closing up?
Closing up. Putting down the
Okay.
shutters.
It's gonna be a long journey to get my Lotus.
Alright though. I want everyone outside. Putting the security alarm on 10 seconds before it sets.
Alright, let's
And
go.
scene.
Oh no, that look. That look you gave me.
I'm done.
Yeah.
There we go.
Come on.
The look I got.
I was gonna say massage
Ah.
your neck.
You gave me the sad look. My heart sank
Yeah.
in seconds.
Yeah.
In seconds, it sank into my chest.
Yeah. Take her to
Fetal
Macca's.
position.
You're
I'm
gonna
taking
take
her
her
to
to
Macca's, whatever she wants.
Macca's.
What is she gonna buy? What is she gonna get?
Travis Scott meal. I'm kidding. It's an ad that's been going on in Twitch a lot.
What?
It's an advertisement that's been going on Twitch a lot. It's a
What?
joke. It's a joke.
What the fuck?
She'll probably order like a bunch of food.
A bunch of food? Alright.
Yeah, like a lot of
Do you know
food.
what's great? I did some research. Fast food places, depending on where you go and depending on where you deliver, what type of places you deliver to, you can get percentages off. Macca's is one of them. So I get like 10% off.
She's trying to
Like
learn how to
10% or 5% off, I think.
forage. She's trying to learn how to use the
Can afford.
forage.
Listen, I'm so proud of her, but I know that one of these days she's gonna scream coming to me saying her fucking fingers melted off.
Yeah, probably. I assume Umbra's helping her.
Oh yeah, most definitely.
And probably
I
making
wouldn't be
sure that
surprised-
when
I
she
would not-
when
I-
she almost
I
loses her
wouldn't be
fingers.
surprised if she. I wouldn't be surprised if Umbra Mr. President you at one stage.
Mr. President.
Just jumps in the way, just takes it. Just goes, the ground. Doesn't really do anything, but it just makes them sit there and he's in pain on the
And
ground.
Umbra in pain on the ground gives a thumbs up. I got you, Mr. President.
I got you, Mr. President. As Umbra, was like, what?
Like, what?
What? What?
And Umbra's
I'll
like,
be fine.
and Umbra
Does it again.
gets up.
Does it again.
Please put on the apron cord.
What do you mean? Right past her face.
And Cord's like, why? Mom never wore one.
It's because she knew what she was doing. Unlike this dumbass.
This dumbass don't know what she's doing. She's figuring it out. God, be thankful that she's part dragon.
Oh yeah, most definitely.
She's a little
Do you know
heat
what Corona
resistant.
used to do? Do you know what Corona used to do?
Yeah.
Corona literally just used to drink a fire immunity potion and just went working on it.
Understandable.
She didn't want to feel the heat because she was annoyed by it sometimes.
Well, Cord, she's resistant to it to some degree, so
That's good.
that's why she cooks with her hands.
That infuriates me so much.
Yeah.
I don't think you realize how much
She's-
that infuriates me.
She just grabs
She
the
cooks with her hands.
she just
grabs it from the pan while it's hot.
slaps
It's completely just goes.
slaps it.
Also, yay! Nice to see you again, Corona.
It's good to see you too. I haven't seen you in so long.
It's a very sad character.
No VR settings yet, or advanced
Oh.
settings yet, so probably causing some of the problems.
So what? Advanced
Yeah,
settings
I
what,
saw that.
Full body?
Well, there's normal advanced settings.
Okay.
Ooh,
Yeah, no, that's
spooky.
Spooky. Spooky fun time.
Spooky.
Spooky.
Hmm.
Spooky.
But when Cordelia came and said that second chance, you went.
What?
Second chance?
He's seen being good.
Because Cord really didn't make it clear before that she actually did not like Yuhi.
He's the person
Nope.
who.
She really didn't like Yuhi.
Want everybody being happy, but he wants to have the biggest gun in the room.
But it was mostly because of Umbra's influence.
Wrong. So it's like,
Duh.
you get love label, don't you?
Well, I mean, it makes sense after that big incident.
Yeah.
He is trying to be.
But she liked Hound, so she's gonna give Yuhi a chance.
Morally questionable way.
But the question is, will Cord ever use it?
Winter had no idea.
We don't know. We don't know.
Putting their hands on his stomach.
Because that's gonna be interesting, because you're gonna have a new voice in your head.
Not again. Not again. Cord's already got. She's already got Umbra. She's already sometimes got
I know.
Fable. Oh no.
I know.
It's why he's.
More voices. Hooray! Let's go.
Dad is in her head now.
Rin doesn't treat
Oh?
him
No.
how most people do, but at the same
But-
time.
Okay, so they. I don't know, where did you put it? On your Discord? The letter or what?
Mhm.
What Rin
I put on my
does,
Discord.
like entirely freely.
I also just
So,
posted
she got a letter from Red Hound.
her
like how people
the little
view him.
story thing I wrote of her reading it.
Oh!
But there's a
Yeah,
fine
yeah,
line
yeah.
of it that he has to kind of.
Yeah.
I just wanna read that.
I can send it to you.
Heck yeah.
Which is short and sweet.
Aw.
Johnny makes
Yikes.
it more
No,
interesting,
basically,
more
short story short, Red Hound basically made a letter to write down the appreciation they had with Cordelia,
Thank God she doesn't have as
Because
many
they
as
really
Percy. Oh
bonded.
God.
and he gave the trust to Cordelia if they ever needed Red Hound. They know how to summon Red Hound.
So like, it's more of a mass.
What, is it just
or,
like a bottle of whiskey?
The good shit.
Hey,
The top
Dad!
shelf.
I mean, I'm just saying, just have like a pentagram
Oh, look,
with
it's-
shot glasses on each.
She just draw a little pentagram, put the good whiskey in it, flicker the lights on and off.
You like the mystery? There's a lot of mystery in the RP over there. Holy
Papa
shit.
Hand!
Papa!
I got the whiskey!
If you want to investigate that, you should probably find.
I got the whiskey and the shortbread!
Around here.
And then when he opens the door, it better not be Irish!
Just fucking. It better not be the bad shit!
You'll notice that he's actually quite committed. Just wants to stick to himself.
All I can think of is that one thing in Adventure Time where like they draw the face and then they throw the milk at it, but in this case, it's just like you fucking draw a pentagram, you pick up the whiskey, fucking toss it at the wall.
But I mean,
Right.
like, I feel it's not really much of a problem for Rin.
Well, I'm not gonna be at the casino
I
tonight.
probably also won't be at the casino tonight because I'm possibly going to be at the Calisor Dry Run. Possibly. Oh, come on.
Isn't that until like an hour before?
Yeah, it's an hour before the casino, but I'm probably gonna be too tired to go to the casino because I went here, and then I'll also be at the Calisor Dry Run, and I'll be tired.
I mean, yeah.
So we'll see.
To be fair, I was
We'll see.
pretty shattered after the last one, so
Rin sees so many
yeah.
like different people.
Jesus
Well-
Christ, it is exhausting though.
Yeah.
Well, I got invited to Bagel's party that starts in 2 hours.
Bagel at a party?
So
Winter.
Yes, because it's Bagel's birthday today.
It's Bagel. Tell Bagel I said happy birthday.
Super him.
I will.
Thank you. I haven't seen Bagel in forever.
See, it's why opposites attract.
Yeah. Speaking of birthday, so Spooky disappeared, but it's their birthday as well.
How dare they? How
Yeah,
dare
it-
they
it-
not let
yeah,
me
it
tell them
was-
it's their birthday?
Oh, they.
How dare they?
Stacey brings up frequently.
People, she will use it for, you know.
To understand the shit they do kills people.
Today.
What?
They don't seem to understand
Spooky
that.
actually learned a lot more about Annabelle than I thought today.
Always has to explain to people
Like, they only learned what Fable basically knew, which is barely anything. How to crack your head open, Jesus.
It's fine.
They're dragging it.
We can rebuild her.
Yeah.
We can rebuild her.
We have the technology.
But when it's less about your species,
No, we have the
technically, and
technology.
more about, culture.
Did you like that, Corona?
No. Like,
The true way to make Fable upset.
What's his fucking
Threaten
name?
to use him to break her other arm. Again.
Because Anderson understands,
Just-
You actually made him upset, like
just fucking-
genuinely upset.
Just fucking bap his knees till he falls over.
Literally, he was,
Break it.
he got so upset by that. He got so upset at that. Like, when he sat down, like, just thinking to himself, he's like, God, I really hope she doesn't do this to me, because I'm gonna feel so shit.
Do it
I'm
again.
gonna feel shit as it was, like, to let myself pass out and fall, blah, blah, blah.
We did it before, we'll do it again. Can rebuild her.
No, it's the best way to describe
Whacked
it.
my head and I just fucking recoiled.
It's
Yeah,
Because the pan's always in her strong arm.
You've already done
There's
that.
a reason
so-
it's in her strong arm.
Reinforced.
Yeah.
Because of
Yeah.
Interesting.
Hold on.
She's kind of both-handed, but she's she's more left-handed. Yeah.
I can relate to that. I'm left-handed, but I do a lot of stuff with the right hand.
Yeah. I am right-handed, but I do a lot of stuff with my left hand.
Yeah,
Yeah.
That is rare.
Like in the swimsuit
I mean, that is
competition,
rare, but we did kind of like
he
in the
purposely
middle
lost
of
to
the
Leo. He
beginning.
didn't
We
even
did
try
just
to
sort
win
like.
against Leo.
Nope, 8 is tomorrow.
Just be like,
Converted them.
yeah, 'cause
Also,
winning
exactly.
for the most part,
Why are you in the
like,
trash? Why are you in the trash, little
Am I
garbage
now?
baby? Why are you in the trash, little garbage baby? Huh? Bonk,
Come out of
bonk.
the trash.
Get out of there, little garbage baby. Get out of there. Get out of there, little garbage baby.
Sen is not dating trash. Come on, out there.
Fucking waiting for them to appear. Wait, they're on the socialist most likely. Or they're working.
What?
Ribbon.
The Eldritch? Or
Funny thing. Like earlier today,
I see him. I see one.
Yana and Zenaida basically like, you know, confirmed to go on a date, and everybody kind of found out.
Hey,
good.
it was recorded on my stream,
Oh,
and you went
haha.
full out on it.
I'm glad.
Pixie figured it out so fast. Like, I didn't expect that.
Because Pixie knew.
Yeah, I got like Zenaida right at the beginning when Pixie came in,
Okay.
just went to Pixie and was like, you know, look, if you kind of like somebody and that person asks you out for a date, you know, asks you out for dinner, should you accept or not? And you know, didn't give any specifics. Later, I think when Pixie heard that maybe something from you.
No, here's the thing. Yui
Connected.
started to ask because Yana asked, then Yui is Yui, you know. Oh, who are they? He, she. Do they work here? Are they Patreon? And you were, and the expressions were enough to Pixie to do 1 + 1.
Yeah. Alright,
I don't know.
I gotta
don't know
go
if
work
anybody noticed, but
on
today-
that person's avatar.
Hey, you want me to chill with you on the call?
Sure, if you wanna.
I was not going to say who it was, and then Pixie figured it out, and I was like, oh shoot.
Fuck. Hug?
Okay. Hug five.
I got betrayed by my fairy.
Yeah.
Yes, I'm sure.
Off I go.
Will I see you tomorrow?
Yeah, probably.
So even if Winter bought you
I'm
one,
not really a fairy. I'm just close enough. Even if
Alright. We're gonna... Oh, she's just half blind. It's okay. We are going to get out of VR. But we're not ending. I'm gonna work on streams. Just give me 2 minutes. Hello. Let me just set up Blender. And we shall sit and vibe. Yes.
Give me a goddamn boomer juice.
Wow. Thank you so much for the sub with Twitch Prime. I am changing it right now.
Give me a goddamn boomer juice.
There we go. There. Alright, just changed it. And we're gonna go to this. Oh no, it's tracking the wrong one. I don't know why it keeps doing this. Keeps grabbing the wrong VMagic Mirror window. And it like won't see the other one. That's so weird. No! Come on. It's like not taking the other. Okay. I'm gonna close out of VMagic Mirror. Then I'm gonna open it again and hopefully maybe this time it'll work. There we go. Okay, much better. Thank you for the sub. 8 Anic Templar? Oh, Satanic Templar. Is that it? We do not have boomer juice currently. It is very sad. Alright, here we go. There we go. Blender. Let me open up Discord. I will sip. I have some water. There we go. Cord and Percy have a few things in common, but they have lots of major differences. They just have common stuff that they have in common, yeah. This is the model we'll be working on. I have made some of these clothes from scratch. And I made the jacket out of another jacket. But I've been doing significant edits to it. We'll be retexturing pretty much all of it. So just let me get a couple of messages out. And then we'll start working. Alright, there we go. Bean! Hello, Samwise. Hello. Hello. He wants pets. He wants pets. He wants pets. Come here, little fat fairy. Come here. Come on, chunky baby. Alright, we got Sammy in our lap. Alright. Oh no, Percy and Cordelia from like just a level of like who they are as people are very different. I just miss you. Can I lose you now again? Oh yeah, purely from a racial standpoint, they're not too different. Corona should be joining us later, just so you guys know. But for now, it's just you and me. I just miss you. Can't did I lose you now again? Not necessarily, no. She doesn't have very much common sense in general. She can be calmed down and convinced, but if something hurts, then she'll react accordingly. If they it's like, for example, if they give her a shot and they don't do something to like essentially either pre-warn her or anything like that, she might go on the because she's just not very smart. And if thing hurt, then she get mad. She's stupid, essentially, is the synopsis. She's not very smart. Yeah, she acts heavily on instinct. You're in call? Alright, I'll pop. Hello, Karuna.
Hello.
Hello. Welcome.
Hi. Hi.
Here, let me actually, it's on the texture. Let me show you guys the, concept art we're going off of that Karuna found. This is what we're going off of to try and replicate to some degree. Although I'm making edits to it in general. This is what we're trying to emulate to some degree. I've been trying to get it done. Yeah. It's the same picture. It's not too similar, but we're getting there. We're trying.
Yes, it is.
Yeah. Today, more than anything, we're trying to basically just get it to a precursory testing level, so that way it can be used for tonight. But I'm going to try and get as much done as I can. It's just more important to have it done for dry run. Even if it's only to a testing capacity, it doesn't have to be perfect.
Dink.
Dink?
Dink.
Dink?
Dink.
Oh, drink. I have sipped.
Good.
I've got some vibe music on right now, Karuna. Thanks to Spats earlier, I found a playlist. Spats sent it and was listening to it on stream earlier. Make a belt buckle. Make your belt buckle. What, Simmy? What is it, honey? Do you want to sit up here or not? Simmy wants to sit, but he also does not want to sit. He has feelings and opinions, and he is angry. Those feelings and opinions are almost always anger. He's an angy baby.
Angy.
Angy baby.
Don't talk to me.
Yeah, exactly. To sit or not to sit, that is the question. Because he wants to sit, but he also wants to do other things. So he's like, he's sitting, but he doesn't want to sit. But he wants to sit, but he doesn't want to sit. But he wants to sit, but he doesn't want to sit. That's how Sam's brain works. Want to sit? No. Yes. No. Yes. No. I sleep now. That's what
That sounds like Sam logic.
That's what he's doing now. He's like half sleeping in my lap.
Half sleeping. Why'd you just sleep?
Well, like he's falling asleep and then he'll kind of wake up and he'll like try and look at what I'm doing and then he'll fall asleep again. He has energy for like 2 hours of the day and then the rest of it, none. No energy. Zero. Yeah, he knows what he wants, but he is uncertain of what he wants. It's the constant struggle of being a dog. Yeah? Is that your struggle? Is that your internal struggle, baby? Yeah, is that your internal struggle, baby? Yeah, yeah. Thank you for the smooches. Sam gives smooches. Sam is 2.5, maybe 3. Maybe 3 now. He might be like 3 or 4. Yeah, 3 or 4. Because I think I've had him for like a couple of years now. And when we got him, he was like just barely at like a little over 1 year old. Yeah, he's still got puppy energy. He's got energy for 2 hours of running around and doing crazy stuff. And then he sleep. Then him sleep. Him sleep. Him tire.
He just got.
He goes snooze. Snooze. Oh, thank you for the kisses, buddy. Yeah, I know. Like how there's just gonna be this fucking, like, insane goblin, and then sexy cowgirly lady.
I plan to use Australian slang, by the way.
I'm very proud of you.
If people thought otherwise, they would be very wrong. I have a total of 3 characters, I think, now that go like pretty much full Australian.
Are the majority of those D&D characters?
No, majority of them is actually VR chat characters.
Oh, really?
Yeah, I have more Australian VR chat characters than I do with actual D&D characters.
Wow.
I think, cause Nemesis is Australian.
Oh, you're right. Nemesis
He's
is. I don't count Nemesis because you never fucking roleplay him.
Oh, I roleplayed him last week.
Get off of me, Sam. What? Why didn't you tell me?
I did.
How dare you?
I told you.
No, you didn't.
I don't remember.
Yes, I did.
I don't remember
Yes,
you
I did.
telling me that.
It was either
So
last
you
week
didn't.
or the week before that.
If I don't remember you saying it, then it didn't happen.
I'm upset because the only time I go is to VGL, as like the one time I
If
go
I
to.
don't remember it,
like,
it didn't
a PL
happen.
lobby. I have been going like somewhat regularly as Nemesis.
If I don't remember it, it didn't happen.
I am so upset
Pixar,
that you're
it didn't
using
happen.
this on me. Yeah. You know what? I'm telling Axel.
No.
Because Axel's like one of the #1 fans of Nemesis. I've been playing Axel and I've been playing not Axel. I've been playing fucking goddamn it, my brain.
Your boy.
It's
Jet.
I've been my boy Jet recently. Which I now have to get a model update for because they did so much to him in a short period of time.
What do you expect?
Oh.
You made a youthful boy.
I don't need more sleep. It's just I'm still waking up because it's still early for me. Because I woke up at 1 a.m. and it's now 6 a.m.
He has a horrible sleep schedule.
I try to hang out with all of my mates that are either in US time or in UK time.
I try to make him go to sleep, and then he says no. And then I'm like, well, shit, okay.
And the reason why I say no is because I sit there like no while shaking with a monster can in my hand when it's already opened. I'm just like, yeah, uncontrollable shaking.
Do you want me to do more than What? What do you want, Sam? What do you want? What do you want?
Sam being needy.
Yes, he's very needy. Don't encourage him by saying damn. You're only going to encourage him. He's a little shit. I don't, to note, I'm referring to Corona, false. I'm referring to Corona.
What?
I saying you're a little shit.
Yeah.
Not to encourage you.
Yeah, it's me.
Little
Smug.
shitter.
Just because I'm Australian. Oh, thanks.
Of course he's a little shit. I mean, are they wrong?
I know a couple Aussies that aren't shitters like that.
I would like to be introduced. Oh wait, you know what? Lexa's not a little shit. Most of the time. I need to open up my texturing. Back time. Could you say I'm sorry? How could you say true? How could you say take my heart away? Give it back to me. Give it back to me. Howdy. Hello, Mara.
Hello, Mara.
you simping for? Oh no, are you a shrimp?
Lulu's simping.
Lulu,
Lulu's
are
simp.
you shrimping? Is that the shark girl?
It's the shark girl.
He's shrimping!
He's shrimping for the
He's
shark girl.
shrimping! Oh my god, he's shrimping!
Also, Silent Hill 4? Question mark?
She's so cute. I don't blame you. She's adorable.
Her first words were the letter A. Just those were her first words.
I wasn't around. I didn't see her the first. She's just saying shark, and you were done. Oh no, Lulu. You're shrimping. He's gone. He's shrimping.
I'm not a nerd.
Did you just say you're not a nerd, Krona? Did you just fucking lie? Did you just lie? On my stream? How dare you? I'll just have you know that is a bold-faced lie from Corona. He is absolutely a nerd.
Just because I play D&D.
No. Because of everything else you do.
Hey, that's not fair. It's not fair, Cliff.
It's absolutely fair.
It's not fair whatsoever.
If it's fair for them to clip me screaming, then it's fair for them to clip you lying.
I would be terrible in Among Us. I just want to say that right now.
He's a bad liar.
I am. I wouldn't be able to keep a straight face.
This isn't necessarily the thing that I should be texturing right now, but I'm texturing it anyways. Because I want to. Like, I could be texturing all of the other stuff that I need to texture on this model, but I'm just like, I'm gonna texture the bag. You know, instead of all of the other way more important stuff, I'm gonna texture the bag. What, Sammy? What is it? I know. I know, honey. I know. I know. What is it? Yeah.
Look up, Burke.
What? Okay, save image. And then
I need to open up Psy, and then I need to save Psy as a Psy file. And then... What? Why are you so mad, Sam? He's so mad. And then I can pull in this one. He's so mad. What? Sammy, come here. You have been mad. Did you get bit by an ant, buddy? You got a little ant bite there. I'm holding him now. Because he's being a little shit. Oh. What? Sammy, you're so heavy. You don't make my work easy. You realize this, right, buddy?
Chunk, dog. Chunk. He is a chunky dog.
He makes my job so hard. No, it is not a Witcher model. But I can see where you would get that.
I love that shit.
You know what? I'm gonna leave it. I need to like lighten it up a bit. Yeah, I just don't like it very much. So I'm just gonna leave it for now, and I'll work on the texture for it later. Cause I don't like how it's looking. Stupid gets me drunk. Anything that you want, anything that you want. Let's work on her skin. Get off me, Sam. I love you. Get off of me. Do you want her to be a darker complexion or?
Oh, your mic.
Better?
Mic.
Is it better?
Yes, it's better.
Do you want more pale or more tan?
More tan.
Okay.
We're in the wastelands.
Because it's kind of hard to tell from the lighting.
From the lighting, she is tanned.
Yeah. Anything that you want, anything that you want.
Vibin'.
Anything that you want. I want to inspect this texture before I actually
Let me see.
show it on stream.
Yes, I like to inspect.
No, I'm saying I'm gonna inspect it before I show it on stream, so that way I can make sure it doesn't have anything that shouldn't be shown, because it's a base body texture. So
Yeah, I get you.
base body textures sometimes have like
Sneaky stuff.
Sneaky stuff on them This one happens to not, so we're good. I mean, it obviously
Yes,
looks
yes,
naked,
Nefarious.
but
Yes.
so
We know.
for tan, do you want something more like this, or do you want like is this okay?
A little bit bright, like closer to like somewhat like Fables kind of tan, if you know what I mean.
Okay, okay, okay. And
Like a lightish tan.
I'll take it more from this.
Because it is a lightish tan.
The face palm. So here's how I do it. You can't see exactly because it doesn't show the extra windows, but I'm opening up the brightness and contrast. I'm bringing the color deepened down, and then I am bringing the contrast way up, making it darker, and bringing the contrast up more. So that way it brings out the shadows really good. And then I go to luminous is transparency, which is up here on the layer tab, and then it turns transparent.
Okay.
Which is mostly, so chat, you know how I do that, because it's not immediately clear. And then I like to turn it to like shade. Skin is a little hard because skin obviously has a lot of different colors to it. Just inherently, that's a little dark. Desktop, references, main verse. Aegis? Okay, yeah, he's an Aegis. So you want Fable color. Okay, pull that.
Yeah. Because his tan is kind of a nice tan.
So we need to give this a little more red to it. There we go, that's a little better. Right.
Yeah.
We're gonna test that just as is. It'll show up a little more yellow because there we go. Still needs a little more red to it. Overlay. It's a little better.
Oh yeah, I like that. It's actually really close to the drawing.
I'm trying to get it to have the right tone.
Mm-hmm.
So that it looks more like skin. This is, I kind of like this. This is a lot better.
I agree with you. Yeah, it is a lot better.
Because that has a more skin feel.
Mm-hmm. Fables has affected me greatly.
I know it has. I will probably be adding some like actual like dirt to her. But just as she is right now, no, she's not dirty right this second.
Yeah.
I'm gonna blur the neck shading a little bit because I think it's a little much. There we go. That's much better. Do you have a preference on what color nails she has?
No, I don't.
Do you want me to paint her nails?
You can paint her nails.
I'm gonna make them black.
Okay.
because it'll look good. There we go. Yeah. Alright. And then I need to pull up the face mesh. Pull up the face. This one has a Clip Studio Paint file, but I don't quite know Clip Studio Paint yet, so I'm still going to pull it in from here and edit it this way. Because I'm still kind of learning how Clip Studio Paint works. But I know roughly how to edit stuff even when I don't have proper layers. If you don't know already, this model base comes from Lyra. The significant uploads, so I need to mask them out. There we go. Much better. I'm gonna do basically the same thing that I did with this one. So I'm gonna pull away the overlay. What, buddy? So I'm gonna color this. That color. Going to copy this layer. Bring the contrast up. And then Texturing is hard. Don't give up, don't you give up. Don't give up, don't you give up.
Fun fact, Ruben, this will be my first character that has amber for the colored eyes.
Yeah.
Yeah. I usually go with blue because my eyes are blue.
You do. And technically blue would probably fit her too, but you have a lot of blue already.
I have a lot of characters with blue eyes. My only character that actually ever had green eyes was actually Corona.
Yeah.
She was the only character I've ever had that has had green eyes.
Fable has weird eyes.
Fable has light blue eyes with pink irises.
Yeah.
And a... Yeah, no, that's about it, yeah. That's it. Essie does have the special eyes. Umbra has no eyes.
Umbra has special eyes.
Umbra... See, here's the funny thing. If people remember, when Fable took over Cord's body for the first time, it was just eyes. Right? No mouth, though. And then Umbra only had a mouth. So it's kind of funny, like, thinking about what it would look like with both of them. That would have been so weird.
We almost had it.
Almost.
Whoop. Whoop. Come on. There we go.
They demand head pats.
Ah! Boop, boop. Head pat. Hello. I test it. Let's see how it looks. Ooh. It's very striking.
Oh, it is.
Because, like, you can't see the color very well in the reference, but it's kind of orangish looking. That's very striking. What do you think, chat?
Yo, Nefarious, the type of dice you have are so bright. Jesus. I'm surprised, like, these are the type of dice that I expect to glow in the dark. It's just bright, like, bright yellow with, like, green text. It's like it's a highlighter yellowish green.
I think that's a little better. It's like a little much before. Now it's just a little tamer.
Yeah. the whole not having eyes thing. There's a reason behind it. There is a reason behind it.
What do you mean? Are
There's
you
a
sure
method
she's
to
from
her
the wasteland?
madness. There's a method to Umbra's madness.
Of course, I'm sure she's from the wasteland. Where else would she come from? Are you saying she's too pretty to be a part of the wasteland? Cause don't worry, I'll fix that. Hee. You can be pretty from the wasteland. Pretty sexy. Haha. Her lips still need a little bit of like redness to them.
I need to practice on my female voice. I've been using a male voice for so long for a lot of my characters that it's like start to like stick again. Like my voice has been getting drier recently.
Oh, that's probably because of winter.
Yeah, most likely. They can.
Yeah, I don't think they can.
The Fable and Umber can, they can reproduce.
Oh, they can?
Yes, they can.
Huh.
It's funny enough how they reproduce. Think of, what is it? There is a, I'm trying to remember what it's called. There's a terminology for it of, self-reproduction. Trying to remember what it's called.
I don't know.
Asexual reproduction.
Yeah. The bottom looks too
So?
much.
I can't remember what animal it is. There's an animal that's able to do it. Or a creature. Or a thing.
There are a fair amount of animals that can asexually reproduce.
Yeah. It's basically how they reproduce. Once they get to a certain stage in their lifespan, or a certain stage of how much information and things that they have, they'll reproduce using that information for the next of kin. Well, I don't know if I. Can I disclose that information yet, or should I keep?
I
that
wouldn't.
information? I'll keep that information to myself. Because I was thinking just then, I went reading about stuff. I'm like, I know an answer to this.
Oh, belly of plenty. There's a little too much in the eye now. Gobbo is hard at focus. Of making her so pretty so that way I can make her not pretty anymore. Very important part of my job.
I love it when I see them theory crafting, because it makes me sit here with this big grin and smile on my face. I love it I love making both false and nefarious really think about it. Hello, Saban.
Hi, Cyber. What's up?
It would be they would split off a section of their own energy, and that's how they would reproduce.
Let me go look at my reference that I did. So my quick access, I think, still. There you go. Yeah, I wanted the scar to be like about there. Yeah.
Nefarious will never accept Umbra, no matter how much I try.
And I'll just have to unmirror this so that way you can just have the scar on one side.
Mm-hmm.
Yikes, this is going to be Corona's CR character.
Yes, it is. Her name is Ashley.
Okay, where's that bit in the...
Yes, you are correct. Phoenix. Phoenix. What the fuck?
What?
Could they just rolled?
I mean... That's fair. It's a fair point to make. You have a duck. You have a baby duck. Ah, baby duck. God, she's so pretty. Can't wait for her to be a crazy fucking bitch. So here she's gonna have a scratch, but I have to unmirror it, and then I'm gonna do her scars on there.
You better fuck up this body.
Yeah. I also have to give her abs.
Oh yeah, most definitely.
Which was gonna be really hard doing it with my mouse.
How about you stop doing it with your mouse?
Lazy.
And I'm telling you not to be lazy. What happened to that worker's attitude?
It died in the war.
No.
I textured most of Cord with my mouse, to be fair. I end up doing a lot of texturing just with my mouse. I only really bring out the I only bring out my Cintiq when I'm doing like tattoos or when I really feel like I need it. It's too much. It's too much. Needs to be blurred out. Needs to be subtle.
To your question, False, technically speaking, it's just a matter of perspective because of what Umbra and Fable are like. It's a matter. It's up to interpretation if they are bad or if they're good or heretical or orderly. It's honestly up to a person's opinion because technically speaking, they exist for a reason, but only they will eventually figure that out. Unless other people know information about what they are. There's not much information in general about them. What they are. It's very little. Because of how rare they are. But first, that's a matter of perspective. Umbra is very beneficial to Cord. But also, it's the same the other way around. Cord is very beneficial to Umbra.
Well, she is now. She wasn't before.
She was like half and half, but now she's very beneficial.
Yeah.
And there's a very good reason for it.
There we go. Oh ho ho! Look at that. Oh ho ho. Oh ho ho. Ooh. Still a little much. Still needs a little more.
Break stones with them.
Yeah, they still need. I still need to make them just a little more subtle. But ooh, abs. Almost kind of need to like squish them, make them a little thinner.
Just this feral goblin and then a hot chick with abs.
Yeah.
I find it so funny.
The ultimate pair.
Great. The ultimate pair.
Expect dog barks soon, cause he just jumped off.
Yeah, if he's jumped off, then he's gonna start barking again.
Abs are hard. There he goes. There he goes. One bark.
False. That would be like.
What is it, buddy?
That would be very unlikely for the factor of Cord is still very young, and that's something that would probably happen. Like that type of event probably wouldn't happen unless it was like years and years in the future.
No, bud.
The Ferris, I've actually seen one before.
Both Cordelia. So initially, when they both kind of made their initial deal, Cordelia and Umbra both had they both only really wanted to use each other for their own benefits. But over time, they have started to grow and grow to have a genuine companionship for each other. Whereas Fable, when Fable first came about, he like from the onset, he wanted to be friends with Cord. He wanted to be a companion.
He wanted to be the person to have her back and protect her.
Yeah.
He genuinely wanted the what was the word?
He wanted to help her.
Acceptance. Not acceptance, but what is the word of companionship?
Yeah.
He wanted the companionship when someone who is like Umbra, for instance, who is very psychotic
wanted
into
to
themselves.
exist.
Umbra just existed. And they were just like, fuck it, I exist.
Umbra needed Cord to survive and any further because Corona couldn't help them anymore.
Mm-hmm.
I'm pulling out I'm pulling out my Cintiq now. Because now I need to work on scars, and scars actually require me to have the pen.
What did I say?
Well, I didn't need it for the abs though. I didn't need it at that point. Now I just need it. I didn't need it at that point. You know? Now I need it, but I didn't need it then. So technically, I was right. Technically.
Yes, the reason why he didn't want the same wants anymore is because the fact that he was learning. He was completely new to everything in comparison to Umbra. And he didn't know what to call himself. He didn't know what a name was, really, until he learned it from Cord.
I'm gonna pull the... At least... Yeah, he's barking again. I'm gonna pull the texture down here so that way you can mostly see when I update it up here. Okay, I need to make this one way smaller. Gotta get the ropes on this one.
Oh yeah, you better have that SAM counter up quite high for tonight.
He's just a little poo today. It's okay. It's okay.
Fable, yeah, Fable has very strong morals and ideals he stands by. That's thanks to the people he's learned from. That's thanks to what he wanted to do to keep his promise, which is to protect Cord and find ways to help her as well as help himself now. Because he was never truly thinking about himself until he met Ion and I think Luna as well. Ion, Luna. Who else? Yeah, no, those are the people who taught him how to seek things for himself.
I should point out, by the way, it might be possible, Karna, that we won't get in tonight because obviously we're from off map. and people from the actual maps have priority to get in.
Yeah.
So it's possible we won't get in, but we can still try.
Nini Fox in particular. She knows how to play Umbra. She knows how to play Umbra, and there'll be opportunities here and there for her to play Umbra if she really wants to. For fun and giggles and stuff like that. She knows how to play Umbra. I've told her all the information she needs to know, but I know that both myself and Ribbon can play Umbra off really well.
Yeah, to some degree, Umbra will be, at this point, mostly played by me.
Mm-hmm.
Or played, like kind of not played. Like she's still there, but she's not an active voice.
She's kind of I wouldn't call her an NPC, but she's kind of this, I guess, half in, half out interpretation.
Yeah.
It's kind of strange. She's the first like character that is constantly there, but is played by multiple people here and there, and people just interpret her like she's like this imaginary, like constant that is there. Get what I mean?
Yeah. Well, I do interpret her as sometimes she isn't there. Sometimes she's quiet. She's in the mind. Sometimes she's doing her own thing, but
I'm back. Someone gave me a Discord link, like fucking. It took me to the general chat.
Oh, I was saying sometimes I do interpret it as she's kind of not there.
Yeah.
Where she's just kind of quiet. She's hanging around.
Yeah, she doesn't need to talk all the time.
Okay, that's a little too much. What that? There we go. Ah, yeah. Umbra, yeah, she's an essential NPC kind of. She's like an NPC, but she's not an NPC. She's an NPC who's there,
what is those
but
like?
also isn't.
Oh, she's basically a Fallout companion in a nutshell.
Yeah.
Like a companion in a open world. She's a constant that is there, and will be there to help and guide and give you advice and stuff. But she's not technically played by one set person. She'll be played by other people if they really want to come in, take over. Like a NPC that can be taken over by the players. Kind of.
I mean, kind of like a fine familiar.
Oh yeah, that's a good way to put it. Yeah.
Technically,
that's actually a really good way to put it.
Technically, the player can play it themselves, but sometimes a DM is brought in to, or sometimes the DM will have the familiar do things.
Familiar is actually a better way to put it. Yeah. A familiar or a summon. Yeah, kind of like that.
Okay, I'm gonna put Sam in the crate because he's just gonna keep barking.
Put him in the crate because he's gonna keep going off.
Come on, bud. I'm sorry, buddy. Go on, get in there. It's quiet time. I know. It's that he wants to go downstairs. He probably wants to go be with the other dogs. But he's being a little shit.
It would be around about the same. It would be around about the same speed for Cord's other arm, because it is not affected by Umbra just yet. But it would be like, what was it like? Last time it was like 3 weeks, right?
Yeah.
3 weeks. It was like 3
Well, and that
weeks.
was with her also improving it, not just fixing it.
Yes.
Because in theory, she doesn't have to improve things. She can also just.
She does not have to improve things. In just fixing it alone, it would be quicker. It would be quicker. But Umbra would like to improve what is there. And I actually am waiting for the day that Cord actually does end up breaking the other arm, just so she equals herself out.
It's a good mechanic, though.
It is a good mechanic. It is an interesting mechanic. there's obviously flaws to it, like for instance healing again, because if you were to heal a wound that you've improved or something you've improved, it would be harder to fix because it is now upgraded. It's like
It's like an advancement of the
it's like getting new parts for a
process.
car.
No, it's more like an advancement of the system of your muscles getting stronger. But in this case, it's a little different. Because you're breaking it to improve it, but the more that you do it, the more eventually you have to work harder to get more.
That's why I've said, like, hey, you know, keep breaking the arms. Obviously, it's gonna do what broken bones do, which is become more brittle over time. Yes, it is improved for now, but how long, really?
Yeah.
Think
Cord is
about it.
still trying her best to avoid breaking her bones.
Yes, she does quite well.
Because you have to realize Cord does a lot of off-screen missions and stuff. Or at least she typically does. She hasn't been lately, but she typically does do some off-screen missions and things. Just to keep money up. But, you know, they're pretty lax.
It's like with Fable and courier work, like, sometimes Cord helps out with that off-screen.
Yeah.
Because Fable needs a rogue to scout out, and Fable needs someone who could be there to have his back.
I think that there are some planned soon, but I don't know when exactly that would be. It's kind of one of those things where it's kind of okay that it's not very often because it's just such a good RP. Hal does a fantastic job every time. Oops. There we go. Boop.
I like to think of Hal's RPs like a fine wine. He brews it over time, and the longer it even though the longer it goes, the further it goes, the more time it has to settle. The more time it has to become
Can't believe
richer.
you just compared them to a fine wine. You fucking.
Fable, Fable's interactions with Jester is not a fine wine. I'll tell you that. But the Fate RP is like a fine wine.
Fucking weirdo. Need to move that just a little bit.
From Gobbo.
No.
It makes me giggle.
They're not from Gabo. There's a couple of bite marks. There's this one here, there's this one up here, there's one over here, and then one over here. There's like a very good amount of bite marks.
I'll definitely tell you this. They're not from the Goblin.
No, if they were from the Goblin, they'd be much bigger and sharper. Scalpel bites her. What the fuck? No. They have a wholesome relationship, alright? They're just friends. They're just friends. For now. No, actually, they're just friends. Yes. Goblin. It is not gobble. Gobble bites would be much more ouchy.
I left for 2 seconds and I'm hearing some kinky
bordering 3rd-degree burns on my inner thigh when I was pretty young, because I reached up to get Easy Mac that I put in the microwave, and I burned myself.
Oh my
And then
god, Easy Mac!
And I should point out, here's how you know that I have a high pain tolerance. I didn't scream when I got that burn, and I sat very politely when we were waiting for the doctor. I was very nice. I was very polite. I was like, "Oh, wow, that kind of hurts a lot." I cried, but I didn't really scream the whole time. My skin was fucking slothing off, dude. But like, I also slept on a spiral fracture that I got in my elbow.
Fucking
I
God,
slept.
you are atrocious.
I'm a fucking monster.
Meanwhile,
I'm a fucking
I think
threat
the
to
worst,
society.
I think the worst scar I've actually got is the one in my earlobe, on my right ear, and that's when I got my head smacked into a bag hook. Whatever.
I have 2 scars on my chin. I have one on like my chin that you can see like on my jaw. That was from a Hitalia like frying pan, like a Hitalia cosplayer with a frying pan accidentally hit me. And I got a huge scar, not a huge scar, like a little scar from it. But I was like bleeding, it was horrible. And then I have another one right under my chin that I can't remember if it was from a bucket, like a metal bucket from a Homestuck cosplayer throwing it at me, or if it was a flagpole. I think it was the bucket. Cause so one time at a convention, a Hitalia cosplayer threw a bucket at my head, and it really hurt. It was a metal bucket, by the way. So that happened.
I think the only other scars I have are from being out in bush. And then there's those ones, and then there's a one across my eye. Because I actually have a scar on my actual eye.
They threw a bucket. I don't remember the exact context of why they threw it. But I know it, like I'm not gonna explain Homestuck and buckets. I'm not gonna explain that. I'm gonna let you figure that out yourself. But I think I was cosplaying something they didn't like. So they got mad and they threw the bucket at me. I also at one point had I don't remember what they were cosplaying as, but there was another cosplayer at one point. I was cosplaying Roxas. I was a very young cosplayer. I was like maybe 13. I was cosplaying Roxas. It wasn't very good. I made a cardboard keyblade out of like tubes and stuff. Like cardboard tubes. And they didn't something I guess made them very upset, and they came up to me with no provocation or reason, and they fucking took my little keyblade that I worked so hard on, and they fucking bent it over their knee and snapped it, and I cried and I mourned.
Assholes.
Yeah.
It's like that's actually like an asshole move.
Well, that's why. This is why I have friends in security at the conventions that I locally go to, because shit like this has happened so often that they're just like, okay, we gotta protect this little fucking goblin. She just makes enemies everywhere she goes.
I wanna
to be fair, at least
for a fact Jay's gonna be in the front fucking lines 24/7.
Well, to be fair, it hasn't happened since a long time, but I don't go to anime conventions anymore. Not because of the like buckets or anything like that. Like, I don't really care. Injuries happen. But I don't really go because I just don't have time anymore. I don't have people to go to them with. I might go back to the eyes. I don't know. Do you want them more yellow?
If I can, yes.
I can do more yellow. Cause I was thinking of like amber, like red or amber. They didn't.
I sent you an amber that I kind of liked.
Well, that's more like golden. But here. There we go. That's more. Oh, that's much better.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, that's much better. There we go.
Oh yeah.
I don't even need a second pass. That's perfect. Ah, gorgeous.
That's great.
All right, so is there anything else I can do on the body texture? I don't think so. Like she's got a fuckload of scars now.
Yeah.
I'll probably add some like grit and dirt to it later, but I'll do that in Clip Studio Paint because it has better brushes for that.
Did you get any chunk? I know you've got one on the.
There's a couple of
chest, but you
chunks.
got chunk missings, yeah.
So there's this one, and then there's also this one down here, which I need to darken up a little bit. And there's like 2 little bullet wounds right there. There's this chunk out of the back. There's a more gritty bite mark here.
Okay.
And then obviously there's this one, which is like a big gouge.
Alright.
And then she's got like 1, 2, 3, 4 bites. 4 bite marks. That are just straight.
False.
Like munch.
You're actually really, really far off. Like this character, she's she's definitely a badass chick, that's for sure. But she doesn't have the same mentalities as Corona did.
She's not a mom. Ashley and Rizzy will have a much different relationship than Rizzy and Cord, or than Cord and Corona.
Yeah.
Because Ashley is not a mum. Or if she is a mom, she probably won't see Rizzy as a daughter.
Oh, she wouldn't.
Rizzy is more of like a partner. Not like romantic partner, but like an actual like business partner. And they're kind of like, you know, they're like maybe eventually besties.
Make me money.
What the fuck was that? What the fuck was that?
I don't know, it's something I wanted to do.
Where did that come from?
No idea. You think I know?
I didn't like it.
Make me money.
I hate that, and I hate you.
Aww.
I'm kidding, but no, never again. If I catch you doing that again, I will beat your ass. Fucking hell no! What the fuck, dude?
Give me a goddamn boomer juice.
What are you trying? What is the goal you're trying to reach with this?
Listen, they wrote that sounds like the notification sound, and I just wanted to recreate it for a moment.
I want to go home.
You are home.
I want to go home.
You are home.
No, Jay's not here. I'm not home.
That's sweet.
No. I'm gonna add another like chunky chunk. Corona is not an adult. Corona doesn't count.
What?
You don't count, Corona.
How am I?
You don't count.
What?
You don't count.
20 fucking 1.
You don't count.
How do I not count?
Because you're not older than me.
I'm not an adult.
You don't count for the I need an adult.
Okay. Okay.
I might come down to this one and add like little suture scars. Like someone stitched it up. But I'll make some of them look kind of...
Rocket, it's because she's been living in the wastelands.
She goes like someone patched her up. Or maybe she patched herself up. Need to fade them out just a little more. There we go.
New sub sound, it's fucking awful.
No!
It's so awful. I wouldn't even want to hear that.
I veto. Yeah, it's
I
just
would not
casual
want
to bite people. You know how you have that rule of don't bite your friends? That doesn't count. That doesn't count in the wasteland. Doesn't count in the wasteland. No, it wasn't me. That was fucking Karana. That was this asshole.
I'm an asshole.
I will ban you. I'll ban you so quick. You want to see how quick I can ban you?
It's actually pretty close to the goblin voice that I have.
I don't want to hear your goblin voice.
I think it's like, hold on, give me a minute.
No, I don't. I don't want you to. I don't want it. Who the fuck is chomping this bitch like like she's a fucking candy bar? Corona, who's chomping this bitch like she's a fucking candy bar?
I could say, but I don't want to say just yet.
You're not allowed to. You're not allowed to.
I want to say when we actually start.
Pull this back up. So pull size, and then we'll put it away. So I'm probably not gonna use it for a bit now.
Ooh, I almost fucked it up. Here we go, I got it. I got the voice.
I don't want it.
Goblin desires more money.
I hate it. I hate it.
That's the goblin voice.
I hate it. I hate it here. Yeah.
It's pretty close.
I wanna go home. I wanna go home. Home. I will sip. Ah. So here's a pretty basic model for you, Corona.
This is Ashley, and also this is really good.
Well, that's without any textures for her actual clothes. Her actual clothes are like completely untextured still. I need to change the boots to brown though. In the very least. Because right now they're horrible. They're not meant to be that color. Goblins chewing, goblins fight, goblins cutting, goblins fight. Gabble.
Bean.
hope that I've gotten other people hooked on the bean.
Bean. Bean.
Bean?
I'm satisfied.
I might just switch out the boots. I don't like them. The UV map is really wall.
You could just swap them out.
I don't know what I would swap them for though.
That'd be good.
Cause it's just the UV map. There's so much other stuff on it. I mean, in theory, I could just take it off the. I could take it off of the UV map and put it onto the new one, and then I could retexture it completely. But I also kind of want to remove some pieces off of it if I do that, just to have a little more, or a little less topology. It's got a lot of topology. It's like, holy shit, look at that fucking topology, bro! Look at all that.
You want to see something I just found?
What? Okay, I'll be there in a second. It's time for dinner. It's time for dinner. I've done all the work I could before dinner, but now it's dinner time.
Sweet.
Now we have to raid someone.
Who is available to raid?
Let us look.
Who shall perish?
Let us look.
Mystical Cyan is streaming.
Cyan is streaming. He's a strawberry. Do you want to go strawberry?
Kadam is also streaming, yeah.
Well,
Sachi is streaming.
Arcadam's got a ton of people, and Sachi has more than Cyan does. I'm gonna get Cyan.
Get Cyan.
He's doing fun.
Take his ankles.
Mystical. Okay. Thank you for coming. Thank you for staying. I will see you guys next time. Take Cyan's knees. Get his knees.
Take his knees for me.